from Stewart. Hull left open momentarily. Action. Hull. Driving on Clark, and then was able to gather the rebound and put it in straight game. Niara Sabally gets the start for Jonquel Jones. Had a great game in their last win against Chicago, and it didn't take Ionescu long.
And you see right away with the on-ball screening, enough space to finish.
Making sense and staying up with those switches will be a challenge for Indiana. Here's Clark, guarded by Sabally. It didn't take her long to throw one up.
Another team, the New York Liberty, who will switch 1 through 5. That's how Sabally ended up on Caitlin that possession.
Stewart left open. She has really struggled from three. It almost doesn't look possible that she's shooting 15% from distance this year, by far her worst.
Matchup to keep an eye on this end of the floor. Brianna Stewart is the primary defender on Kelsey Mitchell. Much different size and quickness in that matchup.
Huge difference
at this early stage of the game, but making sure they're giving her a little bit of rest along the way.
And Sophie Cunningham is back today. She has been in and out of the lineup with a hurt ankle. That's 2 straight turnovers out of the timeout. Stewie rolls in a toughie. That's an 11-0 New York run. Sydney Colson also into the game in the backcourt. Mitchell with a determined drive and some drought.
New York Liberty possessions prior to that one. They're congesting inside, making Indiana take tougher looks when they get the ball in the paint.
No Clark on the floor. Colson inside.
There goes the double. You see it from Sabrina Ionescu.
It forces another turnover. And really struggling to hold on to the basketball. That's Boston's first foul. 3, Johannes answered, then Caitlin again. She's calling for the ball from Cunningham. Clark, another long 3. She's back. The most dynamic.
Back to your favorite spot again. It doesn't matter if there's a hand in her face contesting. Look at that reaction. She can just do things.
3 of 4 from 3. She's already got 14 points. Again, wide right, and everybody's shocked that it didn't go in. Stewie able to run the floor, and a good find to quiet the crowd at least a little bit. Cunningham stripped. Or pardon me, Lexi Hall, as she tried to get into the paint. And now the shot clock's off, and Sandy Brondello wants one shot. Sabally, the second chance. Hull's first points. Go ahead, pardon me.
No, Hull just comes with effort. She's consistently crashing.
Numbers going up every year at a season high. 15 points against New York, where they played back the 3rd week of May.
It is shocking to see Kennedy Burke miss 1 3, get over 60%, but to see her miss a couple.
Count it! As Mitchell celebrates from the floor. Let's go over to Christine Williamson.
Yeah, Kelsey told me yesterday that she just needs to be aggressive. She said if she's not being aggressive, then she's not being who she needs to be for this team and for herself. She said that means, you know, getting angles, playing in transition as much as possible, and just being herself. And if she doesn't overthink the process, then she can be a really great player.
She's the reigning East Conference Player of the Week. Nice play as Cloud got it into Sabally.
Cloud and then cut by Sabally.
Cloud making herself at home there, and then was able to gather the rebound and put it back in. Sabally now with 5 boards to go along with her 8 points. Make it
and a favorite team.
Who's the first? This one?
Caitlin Clark!
Feeling the 3. She's got 6 of them. Howard gets it to Clark. Another perfect pass to Hall. But it wouldn't go in, and the ball goes over to the Liberty. Stewart driving on Boston, and she draws another foul.
It doesn't matter.
Caitlin gets hit on her way to the lane. Mitchell had just enough room to get the shot off, and she buried it. Now a 12-0 Fever run. Air ball for Sabally. Boston boards it. New York has missed 7 straight shots. Caitlin challenged Sabally and won it. New York doesn't have a lot of droughts. This is the top scoring team in the WNBA. Stewie gathered after a bobble and wisely threw it up. A basket of the second half for Caitlin, who had 25 points in the first half. Stewie back at...
And credit to...
Olsen, it's just the 4th free throw that she has taken. Indiana with a foul to give. Sabally, tough shot. All thought she had her arms up in that vertical position, but she gets called for the foul. Ionescu, 1 of 2 in that trip. 28 points. Clark trying to split the defenders. Her turn to draw a foul. Aaliyah Boston is wired for sound this afternoon.
Great basketball players have to be good communicators.
Was able to take advantage of the second chance. Ionescu turns it over. She the lead now 5 for Indiana. Boston. Now here's Cloud. Ionescu blows by Cunningham. Clark comes over for what she... 7 for 8 in this game. She gets them both. Caitlin Clark now taking a rest. Boston being very physical with Sabally. Count it.
Aaliyah Boston uses
4 fouls on Sabally. 3-point play for Boston. Sydney Colson also into the game in the backcourt. Mitchell with a determined drive and some drought.
New York Liberty possessions prior to that one. They're congesting inside, making Indiana take tougher looks when they get the ball in the paint.
No Clark on the floor. Colson inside.
There goes the double. You see it from Sabrina Ionescu.
It forces another turnover. Indiana really struggling to hold on to the basketball. That's Boston's first foul.
Natasha Cloud is elite on the defensive end.
This is what Cunningham does. Sophie giving them a punch off the bench. Head coach Stephanie White mentioned what a force she has been for this team. Who was absolutely brilliant coming in on a hardship contract, but they had to release her once they got back to their 10-player roster, pardon me. I don't think Gary McDonald's going to be out of a job for long.
No.
It's a Colson foul. Still able to get a decent shot off. And Cunningham is down behind the play, but they've got Caitlin Clark to fire away from 3. Cunningham just now getting up as she stayed down near the free throw line on the other end. just coming back from an ankle injury, and then Johannes very coolly to well, back and forth we go. Clark with the three, Johannes answered, then Caitlin again. She's calling for the ball from Cunningham. Clark, another long three. She's back. The most dynamic.
Back to your favorite spot again. It doesn't matter if there's a hand in her face contesting. Look at that reaction. She can just do.
The ball stays with Indiana as Clark
Much better. As you see the take by Hall, her field goal percentage much better when in the games with Caitlin Clark versus those without, of course.
all at the line. Only 55% from the line this year. Upcoming WNBA national TV schedule tomorrow on CBS. Chicago's at Connecticut at noon Eastern State. That'll be fun. And Friday on Ion, Dallas, Connecticut, Seattle, Vegas. Go to WNBA.com. Visit the WNBA app. And games at the Chase Center in San Francisco are amazing. Great fans. They pack the house, and they're going to love when Caitlin and company come to town. Inside 6 minutes, that had to be a foul on long threes, and she hit all three. Like a fit you saw, search what you see using the Google app. And there you see she has half of her team's points. Very efficient in and out for Breanna Stewart. Fans here. That's the second on Kelsey Mitchell.
There's to apologize to Remy James Rook.
What a game this is turning in. We're going to send you back to the studio.
Time presented by.
Missed the last 5 games. You wouldn't know it.
Would you like to see cleaned up there?
We got to be more disruptive. I mean, we're allowing them to move around wherever they want to, and then we're not finishing plays with a box out. We've got to be disciplined through the entire possession.
Okay, Coach White, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So they did give up a lot of offensive rebounds to Liberty in the first half as Cloud slices her way into well on the offensive glass, which led to those second chance points. Cam Ward, Rebecca Lobo, and Christine Williamson joining you from another packed house here in Indianapolis.
And again, we saw in the first half with the double team down on Aaliyah Boston coming.
Day, leading the league in field goal percentage coming into this game, but only hit one of her 5 shots in the first half. Ionescu with the great take in the middle. Sabrina having another fine game against Indiana. Got 19 at 23 against them in their first game. Clark, as Sabali came over to help. Fire! With 5 threes in the first half. Shooting 49% from 3 today. Indiana with 17 threes, 7 of them from Caitlin Clark. Back in the league. And a huge win. Very emotional win for Indiana.